Hi y'all and welcome back to my channel, Conversaja as Tarot. Today we will be getting a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can have Libra anywhere in your chart. Just check your placements. Okay, you guys take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. So this reading is not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Okay, we will be getting the energy that is surrounded by you for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting me. And if you haven't and you're new here, welcome. Make sure you guys definitely like, share, and subscribe, especially if this reading resonated with you, okay? So today I will be using the Lantern Oracle and I will be reading from the book. I have not used these cards often, so we will pull 3 cards and see what the messages is, and we'll go from there, okay? So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, what messages do you have for my Libra surrounding the energy for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023? What are the messages that you have for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages? What are the messages that you have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, what are the messages that you have for Libra for January 25th, 2023? What is the energy surrounding them for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023? Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, what is the energy surrounding my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages? What are the messages for Libra? Thank you. So we got Melting Mask. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So some of you guys could have like many different sides to you, and that could be a good thing, because I know I do. Okay, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light, what messages do you have for Libra surrounding their energy for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages? What are the messages that you have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages? Oh, thank you. Okay, give me one more, Holy Spirit. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023. What is the energy surrounding my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? Okay, thank you. So we got Radical Curiosity. Seeing as if for the first time, every time. And then the other card that came out is Moving Forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. So some of you could be going on a journey right now and moving forward. You could be leaving some things in the past, and you could just be focusing on yourself right now, okay? Some some of you could be doing what's best for you and just, going with the flow, moving forward, leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. So let's see what the messages are. We have melting mask. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So a lot of you could play very important roles in your life or in other people's life. And that could be a lot and overwhelming at times, okay? It says a role becomes a mask when it distorts, constricts, or conceals rather than reflects a true expression of our spirit self. A mask typically arises out of the ego's desire to be real and in control, when in fact it is neither. The ego, like the body and emotions, are tools. Their function, when used appropriately and proportionally, is to give authentic form and expression to our spirit self. Drawing this card signifies the impending loss of a mask to an encounter, an event, or a circumstance that incites its melting. A period of confusion, turmoil, or grief may follow this mask dissolution. It had once served you in some way, therefore it is a loss that can take some adjusting to, especially if there remains a significant identification with and an attachment to this mask. The future mother wishes to assure you that the dissolution of any mask is a blessing. With time, you will begin to see that losing the image of who you thought you were or had believed that you needed to be is in fact the liberating path to experiencing all the more that you are. To support you through this time of impending change, tune into your spirit self's light, love, and stillness. That is so crazy, y'all. Look, it says moving forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. Okay? It says, observe which roles in your life feel good, natural, and anonymous. Ask yourself, what are my main roles at the moment? What does each one mean to me? Would I be more or less of myself without it? Would I be seen by others to be more or less without it? Such roles may include mother, daughter, friend, employee, employer, partner, student, or volunteer. Then ask, which one of these roles are draining? I sit and I think about this all the time, y'all, because it's hard being a mother, being a daughter, going to work, making sure you make time for everything. Like, it is so fucking draining. And at this point, for me, it is being a fucking employee. Like, oh my God, that shit is so draining. And I'm thinking about changing jobs, like, soon. I swear. It says, which are energizing. Excuse me, y'all. Are any fraught with drama or boring? Do any feel like masks stifling me through obligations I often resent rather than lovingly fulfill? Upon reviewing the answers to these questions, is there a current role that functions more like a constricting mask that you would love to lose or would be terrified of melting? Regardless of how you answer, it is important to keep in mind that you are, in essence, none of the roles you have or wish to fulfill, nor any of the restrictive masks of concealment that they may have or might turn into. At most, a role can transparently and joyously express an aspect of your spirit self. Life is always better when you know which roles are fulfilling for you. Be sure to prioritize and enjoy them wherever and whenever possible. Okay? So the message here, you guys, is it is important for a mask to melt once the function it had served tips into detrimentally constricting us at our highest level. Let me reread that again. It is important for a mass to melt once the function it had served tips into detrimentally constricting us at our highest level. And really, when it comes to my job, I feel like I've done what I needed to do and it is time to move on, y'all. Like, it is time to move forward because At my job right now, they act like it's a jail. Like you can't talk, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be yourself. And like I like to be myself. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to talk. And if I can't be myself at work, then I don't need to be there. And that's just period. And so I just feel like my time is up there, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel or what your situation is, but I definitely know that it is time to move on and leave that job behind. Okay. So instead of reading this card, I'm gonna go ahead and read the moving forward card and put this one at the end, just because these two resonated with each other. Okay. So moving forward, and that's exactly what we gonna do. We gonna move forward and leave that shit behind. Okay, so the first step is taken within our stillness. When we feel stuck, tired, or uninspired, we typically seek change, movement or stimulation by adding something new to our lives. We may also be advised to do so by well meaning individuals. The assumption being that an external alteration is the solution to our dissatisfaction. However, to only change the appearance of our lives typically eventuates in the new place, career path, partner, activity, or hobby, losing its novel appeal and ending as abruptly as it began. Like a caged rat within a spinning wheel, our restless search for something, somewhere, or someone different resumes. Oversight to the futility of superficial change potentially sends us on a wildly blind and even reckless search for things to change about our lives and who we seem to be. Oh my God. Melting mass. Like we leaving some who we once were for someone or a place or thing. We leaving it behind. This is all motivated by the false belief that we are indeed improving our lives and advancing. Rarely do we stop and ask the questions: have I actually moved? Has anything really changed? Why, after the initial buzz of something new, do I feel the same inside? Instead of such self inquiry, we chase after further means of escape in the multitude of distractions available to us. This buries and separates us further from accessing the satisfying state of being that we seek. Therefore, it serves us well to recall the truism: less is more. That instead of adding more to our lives to move forward, less is actually required. Releasing all that we no longer need to carry within moves us imperceptible. Imperceptible. I cannot pronounce that word, y'all. I'm sorry. And yet irreversibly forward. Such a significant and sustainable change is then able to be genuinely reflected in our external lives. If our internal baggage remains in the same spot, so do we. Nature teaches us through example. Its cycles of decay, regeneration, and growth model the true meaning of forward movement. Every year, fruit bearing trees die to their fruitful self and shed their leaves. They release all of their dead weight to recreate anew in spring. What remains of the tree in winter is that which sustains it, extending itself ever upward and outward towards the sun. Through the winter, the remaining tree trunk and branches seem to be in stillness. However, it is from all that is unseen within its trunk and beneath the soil that the newness of its life emerges. Should we remain still long enough, the beginnings of our true movement forward will come from within. This card shows up to invite you to sit within the this card shows up to invite you to sit within the cacophony of your present. Shut your eyes to the drama and review your inner landscape. Know that everything you release from within this stillness is a step taken forward. Moving forward in the physical plane through the form of a new location, job, project, or relationship only works when it reflects the new territory one has already arrived at from within. So the message here is what we leave behind releases us forward. So, like I said, some of y'all could be releasing things that no longer serve you, whether it's a person, place, or thing. You're moving forward because either you can't be yourself, or like I said, it no longer serves you. And when we release old baggage and things like that, we're making room for new things, okay? And I definitely feel like that. And I've been feeling like this for a while now, especially not when it just comes to my job, but also the people in my life as well, okay? At this point, like, I'm enjoying doing what's best for me because I tend to not put myself first. And I'm just tired of all the baggage. Okay? Like, I'm just tired of all the bullshit. I'm not taking that along with me. And this is a new year, and all this shit is getting left behind. Okay? So, you guys need to definitely make sure you are leaving the baggage behind. You know. All right? So the last card that we got Radical Curiosity. Sing as if for the first time, every time. It says, the maiden reminds you that you always have the power to change a routine that stifles your ability to see life with the excitement, possibility, and magic of a child. She encourages the reawakening of your innate radical curiosity and openness. May you enjoy a return to your fresh and unique perspective. May you also allow yourself to express what inspires you creative I cannot read today. What inspires you creatively. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm getting sick. Which what inspires you creatively? Radical curiosity is the maiden's alchemy in yours too. The maiden's curiosity is wild and radical. She accepts and understands no limitation, nor does she refrain from venturing into the vast landscape of her imagination. She is without presumption, judgment, anticipation, or in need of validation for her creation. Therefore, she fears no disappointment, rejection, or failure. So it's like I said, it's like we going on a journey. Like, we are going through like a new cycle right now. And I don't know if y'all feel the energy change, but I definitely have felt the energy change. And it could be because we are no longer in retro Mercury retrograde. I definitely have been feeling like more happy, more free. I have been curious about a lot of things, and I am being like more open. And when I say more open, like being myself, the silly self that I am. I'm not sugarcoating anything with nobody. I'm speaking my mind, and that's just what it is, okay? So some of you could also be in this energy too. All right. Um It says the maiden's presence reminds us to resume looking at the ever changing world with the openness of a child. For the world's beauty and enchantment can be seen at every age, if and when we remember to access our inner magical and childlike perspective. And I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all, I am 33, but I am childish. Like, I have my childish side, and that side of me is that's the funny side, because I like to play all day. I like to laugh, I like to smile, and just make the best of shit. And like I said, I am definitely like in a different energy, and I'm just starting to be more of myself, like, and it feels so good. So hopefully you guys are in this energy as well. Okay, so let's see what other messages we get from the Mystical Times card. All right. I mean, Mystical Times deck. I'm so sorry. I just been messing up on reading and everything today, y'all. But y'all have to excuse me. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light. What messages do you have for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages that you have for my Libras for January 25th, 2023? Oh, excuse me. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels of the Highest White Light. What are the messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? What are the messages? And you guys could be seeing things from a different perspective. A lot of things from a different perspective at this time too. Some of you guys could be very spiritual as well, just like myself. You could be getting more into your spiritual side, or you need to. Okay, thank you. So the card we got out, we got Dreamer. It says your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. I hope y'all can see this. Okay. I'm going to get 2 more, y'all. What else for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? Holy Spirit, give me 2 more cards. What are the messages for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 25th, 2023? Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Give me 1 more. Oh, thank you. And we got Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. All right. So the message is here for you guys are, we got Dreamer first. It says, today I will take time for the dreamer in me. I remember that my dreams have a purpose and were given to me for a reason. I will not be misled by the opinions and doubts of others, for this is my journey and only I can know the way. I will focus on taking tiny steps towards my dreams and I will never give up. So, with that being said, y'all, with the moving forward card, like I said, some of you guys could be focusing on you and what you want to accomplish and your goals at this time. Just know that don't nobody else's opinion matter. Nothing else. It's all about you. And I'm going to refer back to myself because I said this year I'm focusing on myself because you know what? It's all about me. And I'm moving forward. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm working towards my goals. And I'm focusing on myself and my children and nothing else. That's it. That's all. Okay? So the second card we got is kindness. And it says, today I will do the right thing, even if no one is watching. I will remember that everyone is fighting some kind of battle, and I will show compassion. Life is filled with opportunities to be kind today, right now. I will be the one who lifts others higher. That's so crazy because I always love to make somebody's day. Like, that's just my energy. Like, I love speaking to people. I love making somebody smile. Like, I just love making somebody's day. So today, you guys, make sure that you be kind. And make sure that you make somebody's day by doing some form or some type of kind act today, okay? All right. Show compassion. All right. And it, because some of you may not have been doing that, but it feels so good when you can see somebody smile. When you can make somebody smile, or somebody tells you that you made their day. Like, it feels so good. So make sure you guys are living with compassion. This year, live with compassion, y'all. Okay? Be an angel to somebody. We not gonna be negative, like, and don't get me wrong, some people do tempt us, and you know what I'm saying. But just make sure you guys be kind, all right? So the last card we got is Sanctuary. And the message here is, today I realize deeply that this present moment is all I really have, and that the now is my sanctuary. It has all the magic and happiness that I need. Let go of the past, for I am not there. That's why I say, some of y'all, you know what? We leaving the past behind. We moving forward. We moving forward, and we are living right now and thinking about the future. We're living for right now, enjoying the moment right now. Like, I know that's my energy, and I feel like this message may be for me as well, y'all. I definitely like to be balanced out. Anything that makes me unbalanced, like, I am no longer entertaining. I'm not allowing it in, and I'm keeping that shit at a fucking distance. Alright? It says, let go of the future, for it has not yet happened. I look within and find the peace and joy I seek in the divine moment, and I will flourish. So, like I said, like, live in the moment for right now, y'all. Enjoy it. Enjoy every day. Like, we get a chance to wake up every day. So make the best of it. Alright? Is especially when you are by yourself. I know when I'm by myself, like, I can definitely be myself. I be in here acting silly by myself. I be up in here dancing, like, I just be all over the place. I'm not even gonna lie. And it feels so good because in the past, I was not able to do that. Like, I was not able to be myself. I wasn't able to enjoy the moment. And I'm no longer entertaining it. So, some of you definitely need to spend more time by yourself, get to know yourself, and renew yourself so that you can thrive, move forward, leave the many forms of mass that we have behind. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have for y'all. If this reading resonated, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Um, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Okay, my Libras?